Hey guys, it's Elle. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a really fun video chatting about some of my favorite down bad heroes in romances, heroes that are just obsessed with the heroine, like can't get enough of her, and are just like, you know, possessive, but in a cute, fun way that's not problematic. At least one of them is on this list, but everyone else is doing okay. So I just love a good obsessive hero, like down bad hero, like the song by Taylor Swift, but that these characters aren't down bad and crying in a gym, but they do have a really obsessed hero that can't get enough of them. And I just love this trope. It's just so great. So the first one I'm going to talk about is My Dark Fairy Tale by Joanna Darling. This is her newest mafia romance. It is so fantastic. The heroine, she's going to Italy to kind of like rediscover herself, rediscover her ancestry. Her father grew up there, and on her first day in Italy, she decides to rent a cute car, kind of have a really picturesque Pinterest moment, like driving in the beautiful countryside of Italy, and she ends up getting, her car breaks down and somebody is trying to help her, but he ends up kind of like assaulting her, and she runs away from him, and she ends up running into the road and gets hit by the hero's car because he's driving in it, and he's like, what the heck is going on? And the heroine, you know, she like fell over and is like, what? You know, she doesn't know what's going on either. And so the hero ends up taking her to his house in Italy, and I think it's Florence, and kind of caretaking vibes, taking care of her, getting her better. She's an American, he's Italian, but she doesn't know he is a very famous Italian mafioso. And he literally goes after the man that like hits her or like assaults her and unalives him. Because he's so protective over her, and it is so good. And this one is definitely more about the vibes than anything, like the vibes of being in Italy, and we have so many gorgeous scenes in beautiful Italy in the countryside, and like they're dancing and exploring the city together. It's so good. But like the underlying, you know, thing at the end that we're gonna see is that like she doesn't know that he's a mafioso. Like she doesn't know what he does, but he is just so obsessed with her. He's an Italian mafioso. Like like how he talks is just stunning. Like he calls her, you know, beautiful things in Italian. It's just like, wouldn't you want that for yourself? Like, oh, he's just so hot. I love Rafa and Guinevere. They're just so awesome. I love this romance, and I just love how obsessed he is with her and what he will do literally anything for her. It's just so, so good. Then I have Crescent Kingdom by Tessa Hale. This is a new series from her, a new Why Choose werewolf romance series. The heroine is moved to this new town, and she's trying to stay on the down low because she knows that she is like a werewolf, and she has not had a pack for a really long time because her dad is like a really dangerous guy. So she's kind of been ousted by him, and she's trying to like stay safe and away from him. And she is going to this like gym, and she meets one of the heroes, and he instantly realizes that she is a wolf, and also realizes that she is his mate, and the 4 or 5 other heroes is mate as well. So we have just this great connection with all of the heroes, and one of them is trying to reject the fated mate bond. One of them, the guy that she meets in the gym, is like obsessed with her. They would literally do anything for her safety, and it's just so, so good. I really love Tessa Hale and her romances. She just writes them so, so well. Like, you just know when you're gonna read a romance by her that there's gonna be some obsessed heroes, and I love like the primal aspect of it too. Like, they're literally animals. They shift into werewolves, and they just are so animalistic in their need for her, and I just love that. It's just so, so good. Then I have Vow Deception by Rena Kent. Now, this one is a weird circumstance where I really enjoyed the first book. Second book I gave like 3 stars because things were getting a little too aggressive. The third book I'm actually listening to on audio right now, and I'm enjoying the beginning a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. But the first book is so good. So this one, the heroine, she is unhoused and living in New York City, you know, just trying to survive, and she's had a really tough life. And she ends up running into this guy, and he is like, you're my wife, my dead wife. And she's like, no, like, I don't even know you. And he's like, yeah, you do. And she realizes that his wife like passed away or is gone, and she is his wife's doppelganger. So this is the hero talking, and he is part of the Russian Rafa, and he is like, I'm going to literally take you and you're going to become my wife because I need my wife and she's gone, but you'll do fine in her stead. And so she's basically kind of forced to go with him and pretend to be his wife, and it's so insane. And he has a young son, so she kind of has to like parent the son, and this is just like a crazy book, like marriage of convenience and captive a little bit. What's his name? Like Aiden or something with an A name. He's just crazy. Like, he is so insane in the way he loves her. And I just love the twists and turns in this one. Now, the second book, the reason why I didn't love that one is because it just felt like he was a little bit too controlling. Like, there wasn't, you know how like some romances where he'll be controlling the hero, but it's more equal. This was like unequal, but that's kind of where like the climax of the story was. So I don't know. We'll see how it picks up in the third book. But I just loved how obsessed he was with her. Like, he will literally do anything for her, kill anyone for her, you know, literally anything. Like, nothing is off limits for this man. And it's just so insane to read. And I just flew through it, the audiobook, like the first book and the second book, because it's just so addictive. Like, you have to know what's going to happen. There's some crazy action scenes with the Brafa in this one. And I just really loved it. It was really fantastic. Then I have the Nannys Off Limits by QB Tyler. This is her newest release. It's so, so good. Definitely a new favorite by her. The heroine, she meets the hero's brother in a grocery store randomly, and the hero is really struggling. His ex-wife recently passed away, and he has 3 children, and he really needs some help around the house and in his personal life with his kids. And the hero's brother randomly meets the heroine in a grocery store and is like, do you nanny? And she's like, actually I do. So she applies for the job to be a nanny for them, and she accepts the job. So she starts living with him in his house with his 3 kids, and there is a major age gap in this one. Forbidden aspect. They have so much tension, so much chemistry between these two, and it is so, so good. Like, he is just so obsessed with her, like wants her really badly, but she's like, no, like, we can't cross that line. It's too, you know, forbidden. But they obviously cross that line, and it is so spicy, so much fun. Love the kids in this one. They're all so adorable, so, so cute. This one is just so fantastic. Then I have Beautiful Exile by Catherine Cowles. This is her newest release. She just released, and it is so fantastic. The heroine, she is an artist, and the hero is a billionaire, and he actually owns the hockey team that the heroine's brother from the previous book is like playing on. So he's coming to the small town because he wants to build a new house, like a lake house in the town to vacation and, you know, whatever, be outside of the city. And they like meet, and she like almost like kills him because she is like boxing in this gym, and he comes up behind her, and she literally holds like a knife to his throat and is like, what are you doing? Like, you scared me. So that's kind of like their meet cute, and they start hanging around each other more because he is staying like, I think at her brother's like old house, and they're right next to each other, like neighbors. It's very grumpy sunshine, like she's grumpy, he's sunshine a little bit, and it's just so good. And he's like so obsessed with her, but she's very reclusive because of her past, and she's an artist, so he has helped her with her art, and she ends up starting to have like some stalking going on, and so he's like, I'll stay with you in your house. And that's like kind of where the story goes from there, and it's so good. Love this one. Love this one. So fantastic. And he is so obsessed with her and protective of her, and especially when he moves in with her to protect her. And I just love this man. Love it. Love him. Love this romance. And then the last one is Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. Luca Blomquist. He is that guy. Like, he's just that guy. He is just so obsessed with the heroine, and he's so down bad for her, and it's so good. And the heroine, she is a diver on their school swim team, and she is kind of overhears a conversation with the hero's ex-girlfriend, and they're talking, and like, you know, she just isn't getting what she wants in the bedroom from the hero, and the hero always wants more, like, kinkier stuff, and the heroine like overhears her friend talking about this, and the heroine is like, hey, like, you know, I kind of like more spicy stuff in the bedroom, like I could help you guys, you know, brainstorm some ideas. And the ex-girlfriend is like, why don't you just like hook up with him, and then he can get it out of his system and come back to me. And the heroine's like, what? And so her like friend kind of and slash ex of the hero tells the hero this, and so the heroine and the hero start hanging out. The hero is a swimmer on the team, and so they kind of start having a romance, but they have to keep it, you know, on the down low because they don't want the whole team to find out. And like, you know, he's broken up with the ex, but like nobody knows that. And it's like this weird like line of like, do we tell people? But he is just so obsessed with the heroine and just builds her up all the time. And it's like, you are better than you think you are. You're like an amazing person and all this stuff. And I just love him so, so much. Like, he has my whole heart. Like, in the bedroom, he is just always like focused on her and like what she needs and what she wants and her pleasure. And I'm just obsessed with him. I'm obsessed. Love this book so much. Love this couple. It's just fantastic. All right, well, that was the last book I wanted to mention in this video. I hope you enjoyed hearing me chat about some of my favorite obsessive down bad heroes because they're all amazing. And I want to thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.